Cancer, this is your mid-December reading. I had your cards all drawn out here, but I was interrupted when I was filming and I couldn't get back what I had said before, so I didn't want to change cards for you. So there was quite a lot of change going on for Cancers here. We have 4 major arcana cards out of a possible 6 cards that I'm dealing with. So just to move forward with your last 2 weeks of December, I feel like things are really starting to take off for you. I feel like you've made a major decision to release something or change something. Death is in the favourable position. So you're taking on positive influences. It's like you're shedding your old skin. Death can also be a Scorpio card, so you may be letting go of a Scorpio person in your life. I feel like you're letting go of someone or something to make way for things much better. The death in a positive position to lead to the outcome of the star is incredibly positive. It's like going from the darkness into the light and seeing this flicker of hope of something new and something bright. I feel like maybe this person or situation that you've let go, maybe you didn't feel enough for them. Maybe you felt like no matter what you did, they weren't grateful, they weren't appreciative, they maybe didn't give you what you needed to feel fulfilled emotionally. I feel like they maybe just seemed to take your leave you or not care, or maybe this was a work situation, in which case you just felt like this wasn't fulfilling, this wasn't making you want to get out of bed in the morning, it wasn't an enjoyable thing to do. And I really feel like the wheels are in motion for you to move forward with this. It's a victory card, so it's like charging forward, just knowing what you want and just thinking the only way is forward. It's not backwards, it's not sideways. I'm just going to plow on with the rest of this month is the energy that I'm getting for the last 2 weeks. I feel like you're really starting to think, no, I'm just going to do what I want. I'm going to keep hope alive for something better and move forward with my life, which is hard for a Cancerian person, I think, because Cancers can be very determined to make what is already their work, as it were. So I feel like when you have to let something go, it's very hard, but something's changed. Underneath we had the Two of Cups, which is an incredibly romantic card, and it's an incredibly it's a reciprocal love card is what I'm getting with this. You know, it's very loving, it's very caring. It's definitely a partnership between two people. It can be a friendship. The Two of Cups can be that you've got a best friend that's really looking out for you at the moment, which could be an Aquarius person, I feel. Or this can be a love relationship where you actually feel appreciated and like you've met your match. It's completely different to being with someone that you feel like didn't appreciate you. The Two of Cups is a very reciprocal and meaningful energy. So I feel like someone's going to walk into your life that you're probably going to be quite taken by. Someone who's quite giving and loving and romantic and, you know, gives your needs. It doesn't have to be a romantic interest if it's not what you want, but I feel like with major arcana coming in, it's like you leave one really significant relationship to meet another. I feel like you may be around people or circumstances that make you feel like you've no control, because the Magician in the challenge position is technically the Magician reversed. So it can be a manipulative person, it can be a Gemini energy, it can be someone making you feel like you don't have much choice, you don't have much say in which direction you're going, which can be frustrating, I feel, for the energy that you have, where you just want to move forward with your life. There could be ties to in-laws, I guess. Or it can be that you had moved forward and an ex comes back into the picture and makes you feel confused and contradicted about your decision. This can be a Mercury retrograde. So the Magician in reverse can just be influenced by the Mercury retrograde energies we have, because, as we all know, exes and people from the past come out in Mercury retrogrades to sort of bring back the unfinished business. But I feel like it's a very manipulative energy, and it's not the type of energy that you want to carry on with. And I don't see you carrying on with it either. It just might be very frustrating. I feel like you've got hope for something new and hope for something better. Now, as usual, cards each have signs. This can be an Aquarius person. This can simply mean that you meet someone between now and the end of January, when the sun goes into Aquarius, that can be really influential in your life. Now, the sun is going into Capricorn, which is your 7th house of partnerships. So the Two of Cups coming up underneath is very appropriate, because generally when the sun is in your 7th house, you can really feel more aligned with yourself in terms of getting a partner. You can feel more complete in your own circumstance, in which case the ideal person comes along for you, because you can't actually meet somebody who's right for you if you're not feeling right with yourself. The energies just don't align. So I feel like you're really getting yourself into a better headspace. Maybe I'm also getting a little a message of depression if someone in your life, someone in your immediate life, someone that feels very like, maybe you were in a relationship with someone that was very depressed and they were reliant on you, or maybe the relationship made you very depressed. I feel like there's definitely a depressed energy, but there's a hope here, that things start to change. There's almost like a fated relationship here, where someone really had to come into your life to teach you something. Usually when the Two of Cups and the Star come up, it can be a fated relationship whereby someone was divinely placed into your life to teach you a lesson of some sort. It's like how to love yourself, how to value yourself. I feel like value comes up quite strongly here. It's like you were undervalued by someone, and you almost felt like it didn't matter if you were there or not. In which case, it's not going to benefit you long term. I really feel like you know this, and if it applies to you, whether it's your sun, your moon, and your rising, if this message applies to you, I feel like you're done with something, or you're ready to let something go and just focus on you. I feel like it's very much a self-care reading. It's moving from feeling like a nobody to feeling like, I am someone, I am important, I'm valuable, I have, I'm going to increase my self-worth, I'm going to feel better about who I am and my choices, and I'm going to just go it alone. If it is what needs to be done, then I'll go it alone, which I really feel like is the strong energy here. Don't let anyone else influence your decisions. For sure, don't let anyone else tell you that you should go back to somebody. If they have friends that say, oh, they're lost without you, really, and they're good people, don't let anybody else's opinions or anybody else's influence determine your decision. I feel like you know what's right for you, and you want to go forward with your life. You don't want to look back. You're done with trying to make something, flog a dead horse. I feel like you really felt like you were flogging a dead horse with someone that just didn't seem to appreciate you, and if they are doing worse off without you than that, but they treated you badly, then that really is their problem, and you can completely move forward knowing you've done everything you can. It amazes me when death comes up in a positive position, because it just reinforces the power that you have on your own. Particularly with the Two of Cups underneath, I feel like you're really letting go of a codependent relationship, but one where you weren't appreciated and you weren't valued. So I feel like you are looking forward to something, because the star card really means hope. So it's like moving from a dark period into something so much better for you. To go into the new year with this energy is really beautiful. I feel like it's going to make you feel uplifted and sparky, and it's almost like you've got that like twinkle back in your eye where you're like, life is exciting, I am exciting, I can do what I want, I can see who I want, and I'm free. This can obviously apply, to friendships that were harming you, relationships of any kind. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. And as I said, it can be a job. It can be that you've left something behind and just think, no, this isn't for me. I don't feel fulfilled. I don't feel appreciated at work. And I hope something better is going to come along. Which it will. Because the star always tells us to keep hope alive. And that what is coming is better than what is gone. which I feel from your December readings was kind of the message that was going on there with you. I felt like you were I do think disappointment with someone from the past came up, and I feel like maybe between the start of December and now, mid-December, you've maybe left that person or that job or whatever it may be. It can be a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like it could be significant, or someone whose birthday has an 8 in it. So it can be the 8th month, it can be Leo, Virgo, it can be someone born on the 8th or the 17th, or, whatever. It can be anything like that. I feel like that really is somebody that you're letting go of. It's run its course, it's done. It's dead, is what I'm getting here. But I feel like you're moving into the new year with a brand new persona, a sparky persona, I can do this on my own persona, but I don't feel like you'll be short of suitors or, compatible people. I feel like you're getting rid of someone incompatible to make way for more compatible people. People that actually meet your energy. 2 cups is a water energy. It's like Cancer's water element. It's very receptive and emotional and caring. So it's a really lovely reading, Cancer. I feel like this is all going to be happening around you, and you're just going to go forward with your life, and you're going to have more control than you realize. Don't let anyone make you think otherwise. So very Merry Christmas, Cancer, and a Happy New Year, and I will see you in the new year. Bye.